Hey guys, we getting back to that Thor catch up, and that boy Beta Ray Bill has come to spin the block on Galactus. See, for those of y'all who don't know, Galactus and Beta Ray got a long sordid past. Beta Ray does not rock with Galactus, and so when he pull up, he look at Thor like, brother, listen, you my boy. I swear to God, Thor, I'm your day one, but don't make me go through you. I'm trying to get that fool. And Thor's just like, all right, well, listen, yeah, you are my boy, but that's not gonna happen. The only way you getting to him is to go through me. And Bill was like, say less, I know this ain't you. I'm pretty sure Galactus done corrupted your shit. So if I gotta rock you right quick to get to him, to free you, that's just what it's gonna be. And my boy fly in with the quickness. And he pulls back that massive hammer and he's like, for Asgard! But this is Thor, the All-Father. And boy, he smacks the shit out that man, sending that fool flying down into the planet. And guys, this is ridiculous because for most of their publication history, Beta Ray Bill has been an equal to Thor. I'm not saying an equal as in 1-to-1, but close enough. So the fact that Thor just so readily overpowers this man with a casual backhand is ridiculous. But also, to be fair, power cosmic, Odin force, it's a thing. And Galactus standing back here like, damn, son, you have to smack that boy like that. Shit, you should have let him come get some. Straight up. Yeah, Beta Ray Bill hits the ground with a massive crack. But this man ain't no joke, and he gets his ass back up like Thor. But Thor comes down there like, Bill, I need you to listen to me for real, bruh. I'm now the All-Father and the King of Asgard. I've taken Galactus's power cosmic and added it to the power of Odin. And I know, back in the past, we might have fought as equals. But I promise your ass, if you raise that hammer again to me, boy, you gonna see that now we clearly are not. So, I'm gonna give you one chance, bruh. Go on home before you make me do it to you. Bill's like, brother, listen, I'm not going nowhere until I free you from Galactus's control. That's when Thor sighs and he's just like, all right. And he raises up that hammer and relinquishes all of the power cosmic. And he tells Bill, bruh, I'm not under Galactus's control, dog. But before he can finish speaking, he gets blasted in the back. Of course, by this dude Galactus, who again is like, fool, what you mean you ain't under my control? Ha, bitch, I gave you the power cosmic. What you mean? Of course you're under my control, sucker, and you gonna do whatever I tell you. But that's when Thor starts blocking those energy blasts with his hammer, telling him, nah, son, I took your power. As he goes to shoot what looks like a Kamehameha at Galactus's face, he also tells him, you don't take a damn thing from me. And Galactus is just like, oh, my chest! I didn't realize the thunder was gonna burn like this. Help me, somebody, please. Thor's like, fool, I told you I was gonna help you. I gave you my word that we would be partners until we defeat the Black Winter. But it's also with Thor saying this, Bill was like, you said what? Without a second thought, Bill flies in smacking the shit out of Thor like, you traitorous filth! You really gonna sit here and tell me that you chose to partner with Galactus? The motherfucker who destroyed my home world? Are you serious, Thor? For real? Bruh, I need you to look me in my eyes right now and tell me you kidding. I need you to look me in my eyes and tell me, how are you still worthy of the hammer? You know, is this the kind of decision making you making out here? And Thor was like, okay, I'll show you. And he hits that boy Beta Ray with an uppercut so freaking vicious, sending that man flying over into a wall. You're like, oh, I see you taking off them Asgardian clothes, bruh. You came ready to fight. Don't be surprised when you get one. But Bill was like, to be fair, bro, I'm not going to dishonor Odin by, fighting you in the garb of Asgard. That'd be a little disrespectful. Thor jumps at him talking about Odin's kingdom. Fool, I'm the All-Father now. But Bill's like, well, at least one of us still remembers what that stands for. And sideswipes Thor and smashes that fool's face into the concrete. But that's when Thor turns around, nose bloody, telling him, bro, you think this is easy for me? You think I want to partner with this fool? At this point, Thor's sick of his shit. He tackles Beta Ray Bill and starts telling him about the Black Winter and how it's pretty much come to destroy him, Asgard, everything else in the universe. And how with Thor being the protector of the 10 realms, he ain't going for that shit. And with that, he dropkicks that boy Bill dead in his chest. Stink Meaner would have never had nothing on this kind of dropkick, and follows it up by bringing the hammer down on that boy, and then following it up with a left hook for good measure. He essentially tells Bill to stay down because he really just not trying to do it to him, because Bill and Thor just have such a long history of being brothers in arms. But he got work to do and he ain't about to let nobody stand in his damn way. But Bill kicks that fool in the chest talking about some, I mean, if you having to destroy planets is you not letting death and destruction reign rampant in the universe, then nah, bro, I'm just not about to let you do that shit. And with that, he uppercuts Thor in the mouth with Stormbreaker. And well, I'm gonna tell y'all, at this point, Thor is tired of his shit. He's tried to tell him, he's tried to give him enough warnings and enough chances, but now he got to bring down the hammer. But before Thor has a chance to do anything, Bill runs up with another uppercut talking about, instead of going to Galactus, bruh, you could have called Asgard. You could have called anyone. You could have called me, bro. We could have fought together. But Thor pretty much tells him, bitch, I'm Thor. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what a king is supposed to do. And a king makes hard decisions. And he damn sure does not have to explain his actions to anyone, especially when they're for the good of everyone. And he tosses that hammer at Bill, but Bill is worthy, so he catches it. And Thor tells him, bruh, you better let it go, because I promise you, if you don't, it's coming back even if your arm is still attached to it. And Bill's like, I'm never letting this thing go, bruh. If this is the only way to stop you, I'll hold on until my last breath. And Thor was like, all right, well, if you don't want to let go of the hammer, I'll use another one. And that's when Thor calls Beta Ray Bill's hammer Stormbreaker to him, grabs it, raises it up in the air, and smashes it into a million pieces by bringing it down on Mjolnir. And guys, this is ridiculous, because though Stormbreaker is not a one-to-one as powerful as Mjolnir, this thing has been able to crack planets and even injure Galactus. So the fact that Thor is just able to destroy this in one hit is nuts. And this is a Thor who even relinquished his power cosmic. So this is base Thor right here. And well, after demonstrating that level of power, it absolutely puts Bill on his ass. And Thor's just like, do you believe me now? Would you please stop and go home? I have shit to do. And Bill tells him, bruh, I will never stop. I will never stop. And Thor's like, okay, so be it. And he raises up that hammer to deliver the final blow to a brother of his who has stood beside him for God knows how long. But before Thor can deliver that final blow, he is interrupted by the Rainbow Bridge. For the one who is truly in love with Bill steps in to save him, that character being none other than Lady Sif of the Warriors 3. And there ain't no way that she gonna sit there and let Thor kill somebody who has had his back for God knows how long, just because he feel like he got a mission he need to do, and this dude won't let him do it. And so she ready to step up and bring all the smoke. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a story for another time. As for now, I'm Marshall T, and I'll catch y'all later.